All right, picture this. New York City, the city that never sleeps. Amongst all the hustle and bustle, there's always a story, and today, I've got a bizarre one for you. So imagine it's a regular Monday morning. I'm minding my own business, sipping on my coffee, when suddenly, I hear a commotion from the apartment next door. Now, these folks had just moved in, and let me tell you, they were different. For starters, they never came out during the day. Instead, they go out at night, dressed in the strangest outfits you could imagine. Think Victorian-era clothing, like they were stuck in some old-timey movie. I mean, who does that? Anyway, one night I heard the weirdest noises coming from their apartment. It sounded like chanting. I tried to ignore it, but curiosity got the better of me. I decided to peek through the peephole. What I saw next was straight out of a horror flick. They were gathered in a circle, holding candles, chanting something I couldn't understand. Things took a dramatic turn a week later. It was around midnight when I heard a loud crash. I rushed to my window and saw a car, flipped over right in front of our building. The new neighbors were already outside, and one of them was on the phone, clearly calling for help. Within minutes, the police and paramedics arrived. The scene was chaotic, sirens blaring, people shouting. The driver of the car, a young woman, was trapped inside. The neighbors, despite their oddities, were trying to help her. They seemed to know exactly what to do, almost like they had some sort of training. It was surreal. As the police worked to free the driver, I noticed something strange. One of the neighbors, the tallest one with a top hat, handed the officer a small ornate box. The officer looked at it, puzzled, but then nodded and slipped it into his pocket. Eventually, they managed to get the woman out. She was rushed to the hospital, but not before thanking the neighbors. I overheard her say, "You saved my life." The neighbors nodded, their faces strangely calm. The next morning, the police returned. Turns out the box contained some sort of antique medical kit, something that helped keep the driver stable until the paramedics arrived. The officer said it was a family heirloom, passed down for generations. Days went by, and the neighbors continued their peculiar routines. But here's the twist. The woman who crashed? She came back, bringing with her a bouquet of flowers and a thank you note. She told us she was new to the city, lost control of her car, and if it weren't for the neighbors, she wouldn't have made it. Her gratitude seemed to break the ice. The neighbors started coming out during the day, mingling with the rest of us. They were still odd, but now they were part of our community. And let me tell you, the sense of relief and unity was palpable. So, there you have it. A bizarre tale of strange neighbors, a shocking accident, and an unlikely bond forged in the heart of New York City. Who knew that behind those peculiar outfits and mysterious chants, there were heroes in disguise? Life in the city is unpredictable, but sometimes, just sometimes, it brings people together in the most unexpected ways. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like,